Packers are 2-0, baby. Let's go.
Mama Nasha, Kaka Kana, Wawatasa, Waiumiga, Mama Nasha. We wanna party hard at every Packer game.
What's up, YouTube? It's Sunday, September 20th, 2020, and here's your NFL update. There were some shockers today. Let's just go over the shockers and the rest of the games. The Giants lost to the Bears 13-17. The Falcons lost to the Cowboys 39-40. The Lions lost to the Packers 21-42. The Jags lost to the Titans 30-33. The Vikings lost to the Colts 11-28. The Dolphins lost to the Bills 31-28. The 49ers beat the Jets 31-13. The Eagles lost to the Rams 19-37. The Broncos lost to the Steelers 21-26. The Panthers lost to the Buccaneers 31-17. And currently the games going on are the Washington Football Team 3, the Cardinals 20, Chiefs 6, Chargers 14, Ravens 23, Texans 10, and the Sunday night game is Cam Newton's Patriots at Russell Wilson's Seahawks. And Monday is the New Orleans Saints at the new Las Vegas Allegiant Stadium. Out of the Los Angeles new stadium, SoFi, and Allegiant Stadium, I think Allegiant is better just because there's a torch of fire and the whole pretty much roof is glass. There's probably a different name for that, but it's glass, and in my opinion, I think the Raiders' new stadium is cooler than the Rams and Chargers' new stadium. And the Bengals lost to the Browns 30-35 on Thursday. And my predictions this week were I had the Bears over the Giants, the Falcons over the Cowboys, so I lost that one, the Packers over the Lions, the Titans over the Jags, the Vikings over the Colts. Who would have thought the Colts were going to beat the Vikings? The Bills over the Dolphins, the 49ers over the Jets, the Rams over the Eagles, the Steelers over the Broncos, the Bucks over the Panthers, and I have the Cardinals over the Washington Football Team. I have the Chiefs over the Chargers, the Ravens over the Texans, Seahawks over Patriots, and Saints over Raiders. But I'm kind of second guessing the Saints game because I think the Raiders would win because that's their home opener of the new stadium. But I can't change it now, so I feel like I'm gonna regret that. Anyways, my dad and I are gonna tie this week because he picked the Bears over the Giants, the Cowboys over the Falcons, the Packers over the Lions, the Titans over the Jags, the Vikings over the Colts, the Bills over the Dolphins, the 49ers over the Jets, the Rams over the Eagles, the Broncos over the Steelers, the Bucks over the Panthers, and we have the same predictions for the afternoon games and the night games. So today's Packer game went really well, but they had a hard time starting their engines in the first quarter. The Lions scored 14 points in the first quarter, and the Packers only scored 3. But then the Packers came to life and scored 17, I believe, in the second quarter, 14 in the third quarter, and 8 in the fourth quarter, and they scored 3 in the first quarter. But they had a hard time stopping Matthew Stafford and the Lions in the first quarter. But when you have Aaron Rodgers, he can just help you win if you are down. But next week the Packers are at the New Orleans Saints, and my opinion is we can't start like we did today, because the Saints aren't the Lions. The Saints are better than the Lions. The Saints aren't 0-2 like the Lions. And unless the Raiders put on a showing tomorrow, the Saints will also be 2-0, just like the Packers. And that game is on Sunday night football, so it will be televised in the Colorado area. But I'm just saying we cannot start like we did today. Drew Brees isn't Matthew Stafford. But I think the Saints are missing Michael Thomas. I don't know. I'll put the inactives in the last part of the video. But I know like what parts are banged up for the Packers. Our O-line is super banged up, but Aaron Rodgers still seems to be throwing deep passes and still seems to be putting up more points than any other team in the NFL right now. So I don't think that will that might affect him for the Saints game, but that hasn't affected him yet. And our defensive line is banged up too. I think we only have one real starter on our defensive line. And what I've heard is I do not think there's going to be any fans in New Orleans for this game. So that's good for Green Bay. There might be some people in the stands, but that might just be like Packers just inactive players and New Orleans inactive players. But I think we can get it done. I know this will be one of our biggest challenges this year. I told you in an earlier video that the Saints game, the Buccaneers game, and the 49ers game are probably going to be our biggest challenges this year. And we have come across our first challenge, the Saints, but I think we can get it done if we don't start like we did today. We are lucky that we beat the Lions today, but we can get it done. Other things that happened in the NFL today. In Tampa Bay, or also known as Tampa, sorry, there was a goalpost that was slanted. I know there was a hurricane close. Well, I don't know if it was that close to Florida, but I know it was in that area. But that might be the reason why. But I just don't know why there would be a goalpost slanted. Then in Miami, two things happened. There was a power outage, so that delayed the game for I think about 10 minutes. Then later on in the game, there was lightning that struck near the Dolphins Stadium, so they had to wait about an hour. So that delayed the game even more, and the Bills and Dolphins game went on until about, I think, 2:45. And the morning games usually get done around 2 o'clock to 2:25. So that delayed the game for about 15 minutes. I just found that funny for all that. Oh, and then in the Broncos and Steelers game, there were some like mic problems for the broadcasting team. So yeah, there's your week 2 update. The Packers are 2-0. The Broncos are 0-2. The Bears are 2-0. The Lions are 0-2. The Vikings are 0-2. And it's a good day in Titletown. And one more thing is, some of you say the titles don't count in Green Bay, but we have 13, 4 in the modern era, 4, but the rest of those we won. If they didn't count, the NFL would say they didn't count. But have I heard the NFL say that yet? Nope. So Packers still have the most championships / Super Bowls in the NFL. So don't give me anything saying, well, the Steelers have more. And do you know who else has the same amount as the Steelers? The Patriots. And just the Packers are a good team. The Ravens are a good team. Chiefs are a good team. There are good teams out there. I know the Packers aren't the only good team, but I'd say they're one of the better teams in the NFL. They're one of the greatest teams in the NFL. I'm not saying that they're better than the Chiefs or Ravens. I think, in my opinion, the Chiefs and Ravens are better than the Packers, but I think the Packers are in the top 5. I would say, because they went 13-3 last year. The only other team to go higher than that is the Ravens. So anyways, I hope you know what happened in the NFL, and I'll see you next week with Week 3's updates. And please follow me on Instagram, TikTok, Snapchat, and Facebook. And please comment, subscribe, and like the video. And peace out.
We never ever liked the Bears, the Lions or the Buccaneers. We hate the Vikings, but you know we love the Pack. The green and gold is back. We're just the Chiefs.